All clear.
All clear. That was a very, very boring run into warp. I am very upset.
That
I
was a
stayed
quite
safe.
easy trip through hell, yes?
Yes. Oh, bloody hell.
25 days. You going to try and save that?
If we can, it was Byzantine. Is that affected at all? I forget what all the modifiers do.
No, it's just triples it. It doesn't make it any harder.
Oh, yep. There we go. That's a saved route.
Saved it. Right, it's fine. Need to work on
So
that.
now we're in Kenya.
Yeah. 1 second. So this is a fairly normal-looking system. There's one habitable world here. This is a 40k universe. Habitable worlds are everywhere. But it seems to have a smallish population on it. They hail you as soon as you enter the system because they're not really expecting anyone. But yes, you get the hail saying you're entering Vanya space. Please identify yourself and tell us the reason for arriving. Come in, please.
We didn't really think this through, did we?
No, we didn't.
No, we were kind of hoping she'd be here, and we just blow her up.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I was just... Actually, I don't know really what I was expecting, to be honest.
Well, how do I play this one?
Please respond. What is your reason for entering our system?
I'm just going to say hello. I'm going to literally say, hello, this is the ship. We are being a ship. How are you?
Hello? Do you need require repairs? You seem to have a faulty transmitter.
We're fine, we're doing rogue tradery things and travelling around.
Please identify your dynasty.
Why?
Because this is a control.
Is this an Arbite patrol or a regular patrol?
This is like system control.
Oh, this is your system control. Oh,
Yeah, this is we're talking to the traffic controller of the star system.
Kind of tempted to just drop the call, to be honest.
Say we're part of the Zurzan dynasty.
No, that wouldn't be fun. I'm thinking just stop talking to him. See what happens. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's, okay, I'm going to tell them who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And inform them that I have come to see whatever her name is.
I love how, I've told you God knows how many times.
No, I'm literally telling them I've come to see whatever her name is.
Okay.
Is she around?
Our mistress is not in the system currently. We can take a message if you wish.
Oh god.
We would rather you left the system relatively soon.
Do we have any explosive collars on board?
I don't know, what's your discipline system like?
We want what? Explosive
I want
what?
some explosive
We're going to
collars.
turn this into a fortress.
No. What I was thinking was, we go in, and they said we could leave a message for her with them. So we go in, and we kidnap all of the control staff, fit them with explosive collars, and then leave them there as our message to her.
Suppose you could.
Is this call gone really, really bad for everyone else?
It's got a bit weird, yeah.
Yeah, it seems a
Yeah,
bit
it's
crap.
kind of a bit staticky, yeah. I guess Macarius could make them all on the way in. He's got enough explosives.
Yeah. Pretty sure an explosive collar wouldn't be too hard.
depends whether he wants them armed or not, I guess. What the trigger is. Yes,
Well, well,
Do we have
With her
a wait?
name?
Hang on. Do we have a voice sample of this person?
Oh, her.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Not unless you're recording every time you ran into her.
Oh.
Hmm. Oh, do they know when she's going to be back?
She should be back relatively soon. She's on a normal supply run.
Relatively soon, as in.
Warp travel, we're not entirely sure. A few weeks.
We're under a relative amount of time pressure here. I am supposed to be talking to an Inquisitor.
Should you really be broadcasting the fact you're going to be talking to one of them?
I don't know, but I'm doing it anyway.
We are sure that we can find
Fair
some
enough.
way of contacting you quicker if you wish.
In fact, I might just be lying, you know.
Yeah, true.
Sorry, what did you say, Craig?
We could probably find a way of contacting you quicker. They seem to be reacting to the phrase Inquisitor.
If you could, that would be lovely.
Please hold. At this point, the poor astropath is having to scream into space.
Why do I see this point after this "Hey, please hold" as being the point in time in which the planetary cannons start opening up on us?
I doubt you're that close to the planet yet.
That would be really
okay.
rude.
Yeah, they're firing at you, but it's going to take about 3 weeks for the shells to reach.
Oh, I suppose snail mail.
Is this
We
world
literally just
very
jumped in.
interesting?
I wouldn't say very interesting.
Do they have some nice, like, leisure facilities and shopping districts and beaches?
Yeah, it's
you
quite
know?
an established colony, so I'm sure you'll find something to entertain yourself.
I mean, we could just have a couple of weeks off, you know, and pot around, talk to the locals, incite rebellion, you know.
Just the normal.
Yeah, the normal thing we do whenever we visit a planet.
Despite the fact that it's the head of one of our potential enemies. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just covering tails here. I'm just saying, it's entirely possible that this might not be the wisest thing in the world.
Well, what? Do you want to just stay on the ship for like weeks and we'll wait for her?
We can always plot firing solutions while we're doing it.
I
Yeah,
don't
the
want to
stranger
kill the
did fun.
people on the planet. I want to kill her.
No. Train firing solutions on the Lagrange point.
Oh, I don't
Nature
know if
us
it's
back.
called that. That sounds too technologically advanced for Warhammer.
Oh yeah, point.
The
Okay,
mystical
so we're down.
the holy entry point. That sounds a bit creepy.
Gray, what you do in your own time is not our business.
I don't know.
I have no comments.
Okay.
I roll
I gotta go for a
Silence
second.
and Paranoia
Be
to
right
see
back.
if he's screaming for help. I fail one of those.
Is
Not that I'm sure I could pick up astropathic communication anyhow.
No, I think that's pretty much beyond you.
if we had like a real astropath, we possibly could, but we had
Yeah,
to kill.
so
Yeah. He went crazy.
But
and
we had to
be
shoot our
killed.
last. We had to beat our last one into a pulp.
It's. I don't know. Do we really want? Maybe we should just leave a "Hi, we need to chat" message and then leave.
Maybe.
Yeah, that could work.
It would be a bit of a wasted journey.
Well, it might tempt her. It might sort of bait her out, but on the other hand, it might just stop her.
Yeah,
It's a tough
I
one.
don't know. What do you all think?
We could just leave some of those torpedoes floating in space, armed, near the planet.
It's a bit obvious.
Yeah, I guess.
Does the planet
Sure.
have anything like a manufactorium on it?
It has a small factory, but I wouldn't call it a manufactorium. She's obviously trying to rebuild from the losses she suffered at some horrible people's hands a few years ago.
Does it have a nice palace that belongs to her on it?
Yeah, it's got a fairly nice palace.
How big is this palace?
Don't know, a couple of square kilometres. It's pretty standard for Planetary government.
We could just beam a couple of those plasma warheads we've got into it and then leave.
Or just drop a Mac cannon shell on it.
Well, it's like a couple of square kilometres, and one macro cannon shell is not going to do that much.
True. You'd have to probably
Whereas
drop a
gigantic
salvo on
plasma
it.
explosion probably will. Are there any ships around? Any like in-system things?
Yeah, there's a few in-system ships.
Do they have any significant size?
Any what, sorry?
Any significant size?
There's an ore carrier, but that's the biggest thing here. Most of it seems to be moving personnel around.
This system's boring.
Yeah, it is quite a boring system.
This was a terrible journey. Why did we come here again?
Because you wanted to kill her, but she's not here, and you're not willing to wait to kill her.
It was, in short, your idea, sir.
Can't help it. I'm like 16. I'm too impatient for this shit.
Remember, a few years back he walked out on a Godzilla.
I know. We could leave her a present.
Well, we could. I mean, depends
What
what
are you
kind of present
thinking?
you're talking about.
A box that's got a plasma torpedo warhead in it. Wrapped up with a nice pretty bow.
Yeah. Okay.
Give... actually...
I think that in the intervening time, somebody would either open it or scan it or something like that and figure out what the hell's going on.
Well, if you
It's very rude.
If you could rig up some sort of like shielded container type
Oh yes,
thing.
because that doesn't make it seem like something that you should launch into the sun.
Well, no. You make it so it looks like it's got something else in it, but
Like a las cannon.
no, it'd have to be bigger than that.
A whole bunch of las guns.
Why the hell
Just
not?
taunting her, I guess.
Yeah, just wrap a torpedo in las guns.
I brought you this as a sign of my attempt to make some kind of peace between us. I'm giving you a donation of las guns, etc., for you to do with as you see fit. And then when someone actually sorts through it, it goes kaboom.
Yeah, you wouldn't be sure that would be her, then.
Of course, the obvious way to do that so that she was forced to actually do it somewhere where she might be around was we don't actually put it on the planet, we leave it in orbit in a large enough box that only her ship could pick it up.
That's going to be a pretty large box. All carriers are pretty decently sized for towing things around. It's kind of their
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, the thing's probably about 1 kilometre long.
This is why we should have saved the Gene Stealer.
What?
You can't just save
No.
a gene stealer.
And then we could just drop it on the planet and let it get to work.
What?
Weaponizing gene stealers, really?
I'm pretty sure that's
No.
heresy of some sort.
Of course it is. But
No.
okay,
So you're not willing to wait?
I'm going to send down.
It's like a week to get in and out of the system anyhow, so we're waiting
Yeah.
2 weeks. What else do you want from us?
We could just. But I mean, as Arb says, we're on the planet of someone who hates us.
Yeah. Quite viscerally, given how well the.
But we should probably ask the guy if there's an assassination order out on us.
Yeah, but if there
Like
is,
they tell
not
us.
is he?
Well, we might notice that he feels a bit uncomfortable or something.
Actually, fuck that. Let's get him back on the line.
Hello?
Hi. Do you know if your mistress is currently attempting to kill me?
She's not been privy. I'm not privy to that information, I'm afraid.
God. Is there anyone in the system who would be?
Her seneschal is on the planet.
Can I talk to them?
Sorry.
What the hell just happened?
I'm taking a drink and I tried to talk at the same time.
That rarely works out.
Yeah. I'm okay now. I will see what I can do. It goes blank for about half an hour. And then a old man turns up on the screen.
Hi.
I am Seneschal Callis.
You probably know who I am.
I know exactly who you are. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we can do here. If you
How are
wish
you?
to destroy the planet, there's nothing we can really do to stop you.
How are you?
Up until now, I was doing quite well.
That's good. Do you know if your lady is currently trying to kill me?
Not actively. There are a few contracts out that she's not bothered to rescind, but she's not going all out to kill you.
Okay. That's good. I can cross her off the list. Do you know where she is?
She was running a supply run to Selden's Folly, delivering some more weapons, but that was a while ago. We don't know where she is. She'll be in transit somewhere.
Do you know if she's still working with Zerzan?
As far as I know, yes, we are supplying you with some weapons, but our capacity to build them has been reduced quite a lot.
Do you know that he's quite possibly been taken over by some sort of cult devoted to the ruinous powers?
No.
Well, you do now. How do you feel about that?
Very worried.
Okay.
You mentioned an Inquisitor before. You wouldn't be planning on telling them that we were involved in this. We had no idea, of course.
Well, I wouldn't want to tell the Inquisitor anything, you know.
We would rather our name be kept out of this completely.
Well, you know, all I was going to do was tell him everything that we currently know, and that currently includes the fact that you are numbered among Zerzan's allies.
Not allies, suppliers. There's a big difference between allies and suppliers.
Not from my side, there isn't.
The idea behind it is the Inquisitor is going to think that you're on their side.
Are you actually transmitting that?
No.
No.
See, the thing is, right? We've left like a large amount of data behind to be delivered to this person when they arrive. To be sifted to, and that includes everything that we currently know. And that includes the last meeting we had with your mistress and the conversations that went on at that point, which included her stating her affiliation with Zerzan. So, you know, I was hoping to have a chat with her before they did, but if she's not here and we are kind of pressed for time, I might just have to leave a fruit basket.
I can. Right. What's it going to take for you to not mention us? That's pretty much the only thing I can do at this point.
At this point, I think it's a little bit beyond us since they're...
I don't even know. This was going to be less of a negotiation and more of a, hi, here's what's going to happen in the near future.
You do realise what happened. You know, this entire planet, all these people.
Not necessarily.
This is her home colony in the sector.
Yeah. But as you say, she's only a supplier. You know, it might just be
The
her,
Inquisition does
every
not-
member of her close staff.
Look, this is not good for us. Is there
No.
nothing we can do to convince you?
Well, the only thing I can think of that, you know, might be able to be put in your favour is if you could somehow get us full authenticated statements that, you know, you were completely unaware of what was happening and would now be perfectly happy to lend your full support behind any attempt to resolve the problem.
Of course.
Also, it might be a good idea to get the hits called off. Just
Yeah,
saying.
that might be nice.
Yeah, if you could remove those bounties on my head, that would
Yeah,
be
we'll,
fine.
of course. It will take a little time because, you know, we have to contact people from various parts of space, but...
I mean, actually, if you could just give me something in writing saying that you've done it, then, you know, if they try and kill me, I can just give that to them.
That's fine, we'll have something sent up to you as soon as possible. Look, he's just threatened them with the Inquisition. I mean, you know...
Oh, the concept of someone holding a gun to your head, you're saying, wait, no, I have some paperwork saying that you don't have to do this. Here.
You just pull an envelope out of your pocket and say, sorry, can you just read this?
Could it totally work?
Yeah, okay. If, you know, if she wants to get in touch, then here's the framed signature of the person who takes my messages at the minute.
Okay. Yeah, you can pass on their mental ID.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially if we, you know, if she gets here before we reach Footfall, she can contact the Ecclesiarchy there, I guess.
Yeah, she can contact
They'll probably
them.
be happy to pass along the message.
If she can contact them and explain her position to them, then, you know, they might be willing to.
Oh, I guess she could do that. I was just thinking she could, you know, get us. She could stay in orbit of this planet and we can have an astropathic conversation or whatever.
Well,
Might
You
just
can't
do that
have a
across the
conversation via
yeah,
Astropathy.
it's not that.
It's one-way messages only.
I was thinking more that she could contact the Ecclesiarchy and they could make clear what sort of penance was necessary for her to be absolved in the eyes of the Imperium.
Oh, that works too. Yeah.
That kind of thing, generally.
Yeah, she could maybe swing by Footfall. We might still be there, won't we?
Yeah,
She's
we might.
here in a few days and not a horrible cow's heretic mutant.
So, I mean, with the amount of travel she does between here and there, she's probably got a better warp route than we have.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Yeah,
So-
he's going to pretty much agree to any of the demands at this point.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to head off now and we're going to carry on talking to the people we're talking to and you can talk to your people. It'll all be fine. Just you know, if it does so happen that certain forces discover what's going on, we will of course name you as the primary source through which it all went.
I understand.
I mean, you're obviously a devoted, loyal citizen, so it shouldn't be any problem.
No, there'll be no problems at all.
Marvellous. Then I think we're probably Dunning system, yeah.
Yeah, we'll swing by to get the message and like their written confessions and.
Yeah.
Does your planet have any need for fruit-based alcoholic beverages?
Not really, but we can.
Oh no! If you don't need them, then there's no point.
I think they might need them after that meeting, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think he could use a shipwide supply of Amsec.
Yes.
Yes. Just for himself.
Then, I think we should leave.
Yeah.
I think our conversation is done. We're going to teleport down. Fruit basket. But in the card, the word "Dear Arbeits" has been scratched out and replaced with her name.
What?
I just like the idea he's just got all the fruit baskets. It's just we are sorry, Mr. Arbite, it's not.
Standard form cards.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so
We'll just
wrong
like
with
teleport that down to her palace.
Yeah, and we might have to take a few attempts because we keep missing.
Well, no, we'll
Yeah,
just drop
plans
it
aren't that
sort of
accurate.
anywhere in the vague region and it can plummet to Earth, it'll be fine. It'll just be like a fruit smoothie instead.
We could probably introduce Snosbury Snaps to the planet as well. While we
Yes.
We could do, but I don't know. I don't know if we've got enough on board, to be doing a full.
Yeah, we probably don't
Branding
have to do a planetary drop. Just give them a sort of sample pack. Here's the seneschal, so his job to
Yeah,
find
once he
the opportunity.
tries
so-
it, he'll probably start trying to sell it to other people.
We could leave him a case, I suppose.
They'll just leave like a single bottle with the cork undone, left for a couple of days.
No. He seems like quite an affable chap,
Oh yeah, no, we can give the seneschal a bottle. I'm just saying we don't give her a full one.
Oh well, no, not yet. No.
Come again. Come
No,
again.
that's fine. Don't worry. Don't give her mixed messages.
Point, actually. Yeah.
Well, the whole point of mixed messages is keeping them off their game because they don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah. I don't think we do.
That's what I was about to say.
To be fair, I'm going to be fascinated now as to whether or not she believes what we just said.
Don't think she can believe not to. Afford
Yeah,
not to. Yeah. Not
Well,
without
we're done
checking
here.
anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and checking up on Inquisitors is kind of difficult at the best of times.
Yeah, it's putting it mildly.
And unless
So annoying
our
to find
Inquisitor
out
believes
what
enough to bring a chapter of Space Marines or something, or a company of Space Marines.
Knowing our luck, the Inquisitors probably bring Grey Knights along, so... Yeah.
That's fine. We've come here, we've installed the fear of God in some people.
God Emperor.
Yep.
Well, yes.
Same thing.
We've hopefully reduced the flow of weapons and our enemy's direction a little. I think that'll do.
Yeah, I think that's a profitable visit. Shall we swing back to Footfall, or
I...
Yeah.
Yeah.
or do you want to check out, any other systems or whatever?
I think we should just head to football, please.
Yep. Let's have some auguries. Yeah, we got them.
You got the auguries? Okay. Let's have some dice rolling.
And a 10 and a 9 again.
That's
do
not
we-
too bad.
I was going to say, is this an unplotted route? It is, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, this is
Yep.
unfollowed.
Oh dear. Say when we have to down our drinks.
No, not that.
I just assume you'll start drinking as soon as you hear powering up the warp drive.
So, 1 second. If I just move myself around. Okay. So, have you passed your auguries?
Yep.
Excellent. Translate.
Translate into alcoholism.
Yes, drink.
Oh, dear.
I think I'm gonna
Wow.
roll that.
Same thing.
I exactly pass.
I re-rolled, so I have I got
I think
20.
everyone passes then.
I passed.
Okay, let's astronomical it up. Yep. It's +10 to navigation, which is lots of degrees of success. It's like 5 or 6.
Right, if it's over 3, I don't care. 1 second, divided by 4. Right, 6 days.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
Who wants to get us a warp encounter? There we go. Time for me to get more corruption points.
Yep.
So, this is the first warp encounter.
Yep.
That's either a delusion of mirage or 96 is a temporal hole.
I'm guessing we're going to want to go with the
Temporal hole,
delusion.
temporal hole. That's it, temporal hole. Okay.
What? Hey, wait,
No.
hang on. That's not what I said.
Don't you dare. Gray.
You never let me have any fun.
We did very early on in the campaign, and we learned not to do it again.
But I like a
Last
whole
time
list
you
of
had-
horrible things I want to do to you.
The last time you had fun, you dropped 3 of the things you were only going to drop 1 of us on.
Oh yeah.
And we still won.
We did.
I've got something better than that.
Oh wow.
One
I
of was
Ow.
anyhow, let's have
Right, so-
a test to find out what we're facing. I'm glad that it's a facing muscle test
84.
rather than an
This would be a conundrum, an intelligence test.
Hooray! I've got an intelligence of 47. That's pretty good. To be or not to be?
That
What's
is
the answer in the warp?
definitely to be. Not-
That's a farce.
Yep, that's fine. So you can you avoid it.
Fair enough.
Right, next one. Oh no, it's only one, isn't it?
What?
Yeah, it's only 6 days.
Yep.
Tiny
So
warp
you
jump.
arrive back in Footfall.
hooray.
Okay,
Thank heaven.
sorry, but I've got to go.
No.
That's
Oh.
okay.
Yeah,
We can
robot.
probably wrap it up there anyway.
Our robot switches off.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, that was a pretty solid session, all fairness. We've
Yeah, you
well,
got quite a lot done. Nothing,
Yeah,
nothing
I was-
spectacular, but lots of important stuff.
The
I'm
calm
still
before
sort
the
of
storm.
irritated by the fact that you're not allowing me to get a conversion field.
Look,
I'll go.
told you're too non-killable already.
It wouldn't
I'm fully
interface well with
killable.
your other.
You just
Stop.
have to use a tank to do it.
Huh?
You just need something that completely ignores armor and
Yeah.
Tough.
Toughness.
Toughness.
So
Okay.
what? A navigator?
No, well,
I was
a deep
thinking
respect.
warp and warp weapons do that.
yeah.
Yeah. So basically, he's still really vulnerable to demons.
Yeah.
Exactly. He
So-
will get ripped apart by demons.
But he's still
But
got
I've got a
tunnel
las
vision, so-
cannon, so I should be able to do something to them, and I can fly away as well.
Not as much as you might
And they
think.
fly
because
as well.
Yes, I gave you that.
Yeah, you say that, but they'll just, get you in a place you can't fly, or...
Or they can fly.
Whoa! What the hell?
What?
I don't.
Sorry, I got bitten last month. Yeah.
Damn it, Gray's supposed to be taking meds for that.
No, I'm sorry, but they taste of silver. It's not very nice.
A bit of colloidal silver never hurt anyone. Apart from turning them blue.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm
How
going
much
to
XP should we have, just out of curiosity? Oh, yeah, stop the recording.
22500, is it? Or
Yep, I'm just going to make a note that if we got 22500, how much I have to spend this week.
Someone said it earlier. 23500.
2, 3, 4. Wow, that's a lot of XP I've got to spend if that calculation's right. I have to.
Yeah, we're
To
rapidly
stretch
getting
stuff.
towards
Yeah,
the end of
that's
this. I
what we
think.
have now after this session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
After this session, I'll have expert surgeon or whatever the fuck that thing is called.
All right.
Nice.
Expert surgeon.
It's back to good to be back on the roll. Next week, you'll be meeting an Inquisitor.
Hooray!
Oh,
Hooray.
Lord.
Ha 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 ha.
So does that mean that we're going to be bringing in a Dark Heresy group?
I hope we have individual interviews with him, everybody.
I was thinking of doing something similar like that. Excellent.
I'll probably offer him all my, offer him some, I don't know, arms. I need to get rid of some of those.
And then he'll execute you for trying to bribe an Inquisitor.
Either that, or we'll just eventually get invaded by the Imperium and an only war group will start attacking us.
We'll find out. Anyway, that's next week. So, see you all then.
Catch you next week.
See you.
Have fun.
All right, and we're off.
Alright, I really gotta go. I'm feeling like crap.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Bye.
Yeah, nurgle.
Use
Oh,
his
no,
snugly
the fault.
appendage.
That would be the point of me saying nurgle. Anyway, have fun.
Catch you next week, lad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully I feel
See ya.
better.
And I'll head off and grab a nap. For work in 4 hours.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
Alright. I'm going to head off as well. I'll do experience and post on the thread as usual a little bit later. Catch
Yeah,
you
I
next week,
think my
folks.
cat just tried to jump the fence. Oh
And
god.
on
Right.
that- Oops.
Yeah, see ya.
See you all.
Jumping cats ahoy and good night.
He's whinging. I don't know what he's whinging at.
Bringing in a Dark